Hey there! Do you compare yourself to other people? We're going to talk about that a little bit, and I'll tell you why that's not such a good idea. I'm Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life. And I'm going to ask you, if you're finding value from my channel, to go ahead and smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, share the video. If there's something you want me to talk about, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to take care of that. I do answer all my comments. If there's something you want more private, put a comment in there and I will send you my email address, my personal email address, and you can send me messages there, and those are all confidential. Anyway, comparing yourself with other people. This is something that I've struggled with in my life. I've struggled with it. I think most of us do. You see some guy or some girl that has nicer clothes or a nicer car or a nicer house, a better job, more money, better girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you think. And you compare yourself to them. You go, oh, if only, if only. This pushes your self-worth down. When I look at someone who makes a lot more money than I do and go, God, if only I had that, if only I had that job. It takes away from who I am. It takes away from what I am, and it makes an excuse for me to stay down here, okay? If only I had that money. I don't have the qualifications. I can't do this. I can't do that. If I had that car, if I had his house, if I had his, whatever. Comparing yourself to somebody else, you have no idea what they're going through. So when you think somebody's got it so much better than you do, you really don't know the whole story. And you take away from who you are. Everything that I have done in my life, every single thing that I have done in my life has gotten me to where I am right now, here today. It's not about the destination, people, it's about the journey. And the journey has got me where I am. Am I where I think I should be or where I want to be? No. But I'm working towards something. I'm working towards something better, And that comes by improving myself. And the last couple of videos I've made have been about improving yourself, and really haven't had that much to do about getting your ex back. They haven't had that much to do about that at all. But it's about improving yourself. When you improve yourself, if you're down on yourself and you're negative, you're not going to give off a good vibration. You're not going to give off good energy, and people don't want to be around that. People can sense that, and they don't want to be around it. If you feel good about who you are, and if you feel good and powerful about who you are, people want to be around that. Your ex fell in love with a person. Somewhere along the line, maybe you weren't that person anymore, and you need to get back to be that person that they fell in love with, that you can fall in love with. When you can do that, you give off an energy and you give off a vibration. I've talked about this multiple times, but you give off a vibration. You foster an environment to attract the right kind of people into your life. You foster an environment to attract your ex back. And if your ex doesn't come back, you can attract someone even better. There are no guarantees when dealing with an ex. Every situation is individual. Every situation is unique. I've worked with a lot of people with a lot of different situations. Some of them have been successful. Some of them have not. There are some techniques and whatnot to do, and there's some programs that I recommend for that. I don't get into some of that detail. But the fact of the matter is that if you are the best you that you can be, that's attractive to somebody. Maybe not your ex. Maybe your ex is too far gone. Who knows? But maybe not. When you become this person, you're comfortable in your own skin and you're taking care of yourself and you love yourself, this is what will attract people to you. This is what will attract your ex back. All of the programs talk about a no contact rule. Well, the no contact rule is important, but not because it's not just let me sit home and wait 30 days and then my ex is going to miss me and fall in love with me. It's to work on yourself. Take the time in no contact to work on yourself. Become a better person. Become better. Get rid of the negative. Bring in more positive. Become a better person. You will give off that energy. You'll give off those vibrations, and people will be attracted to that, and people will sense that. We've all seen it. You've all been around, and somebody just walks by, and you just kind of feel an instant attraction to a man, woman. It doesn't matter, because they're just giving off an energy, because they're self-assured and they're confident in themselves and they love themselves. You've also been around people that you just want to avoid automatically as they walk by, because again, they're giving off a negative energy, and you can feel that, you can pick that up. So today's video really has absolutely nothing to do with getting your ex back, but it has everything to do with getting your ex back. It has everything to do with it because it's about making yourself that person that your ex fell in love with. And if your ex doesn't fall back in love, by God, somebody else will. Just remember that. Love yourself. Anyway, again, folks, I do appreciate you listening to me. I'm getting some views, and I appreciate that. It means something to me. It really does. And if you feel like you're getting value, smash the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload videos, which right now, I did, the month of July was every day. Now I've got 4 or 5 of them up in August so far. But I intend to continue to make videos until I have nothing left to talk about. And maybe some of you think I have nothing to talk about now. Down in the description below, there's a couple of links, a couple of free ebooks that I give away. 7 simple ways to get your ex back. Won't answer all of your questions, but it'll kind of get you started on kind of what we're talking about here, improving yourself and whatnot. And Desire Principles. Desire Principles is a book about, more for women when men start to pull away. So, I would ask you to check that out. Also, there's a link to another book on Amazon down there. Check it out. It's called How to Be an Adult by David Richo. One of the best books that I've ever read. And I talk about this last because I've broken it back out and I've started reading it again. It's a simple, easy read, and it really has some great insights into, becoming who you are, becoming an adult. Also, there's some links down below there for my #1 recommended program right now for getting your ex back. So check those out, and again, I am Jim Miller, and I'm helping you find and keep the love of your life. Have a great night.